What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in. This is the Raw 411 back here in the Chaos Lair. There's a lot to get to with Monday Night Raw, so let's jump right into it. John Laurinaitis starts off Raw. He comes out to CM Punk's music, has the shirt on, blah, blah, blah. CM Punk comes out, banter back and forth. Basically what happens is there's a gauntlet match announced for CM Punk. Laurinaitis says if any member in the gauntlet party defeats Punk, then Punk has to defend the title against that person next week live in Memphis. Memphis. Punk says, alright, well, what about if I defeat all three of them? Then how about a fourth match with you? He says, alright, fine, you're on. Cody Rhodes versus Booker T. Booker T defeats Cody Rhodes. Straight up match. It was a really good match. But I expect nothing less from the two. And then we find out that Swagger, Ziggler, and Mark Henry, which makes no sense why Henry is one, but are announced as the opponents for the gauntlet match tonight. Then you have Zack Ryder, Eve Torres versus Tyson Kidd and Natalya Neidhart. Yeah, Natty and Tyson jobbed, but at least they're on the show. I wish people would shut up on Twitter talking about, oh my god, they jobbed Tyson. But Tyson was on the show. When was the last time Tyson was on Raw? When? Does anybody know? I don't remember. If I don't remember, I know nobody out there remembers without looking it up. Anyway. Alright, Cena comes out. Let's see what I got right here. Cena comes out and calls out Kane. The Miz comes out and says, who cares? He challenges Cena. Cena says, fine, let's do it right now. Referee comes out. They go for a couple of minutes. Miz slides out, says, nah, we're done. I don't care. And then here comes Truth. Truth beats him down and says, you know what? I could end this right now, but it's more fun to stretch it out. Every week on Raw, I'm going to come at you, and this is what I'm going to do. So, there you go. And then we have the Big Show with one arm tied behind his back against David Otunga. They go for a little bit. I mean, it's just a basic one-armed match. You know, the basic. And Mark Henry comes out. The ref calls for the bell. Enter Daniel Bryan. He comes out, distracts Mark Henry. Well, while Henry's distracted, Show gets his hand free, and then he goes after Mark Henry. David Otunga attacks Show. Henry leaves Show, chokeslams David Otunga, and we leave happy. Alberto Del Rio comes out in a wheelchair and talks about the groin injury, and tells the Bellas to pretty much to fuck off. Then we move on into the main event. CM Punk defeats Jack Swagger in the first match of the gauntlet. Dolph Ziggler defeats CM Punk in the second match, so there is no third match by way of interference with John Laurinaitis. The distraction, if you will. And then finally we end the show with what a lot of people is going to be talking about over the next week is Kane and Cena. Cena and Kane. Kane and Cena. Cena and Kane. Kane did and said exactly what I said 2 weeks ago. He loves the hate. And not only does he love the hate, he wants to bring the hate out of John Cena. Or out. Why did I do? He wants it out of John Cena. He wants to bring the hate back out. They spent, what, 9-10 minutes talking? That's all it is. And for those of you who didn't believe that was the real Kane, a.k.a. Glenn Jacobs, that was him. There should be no questions left about whether or not that was really him now, because that was him on the mic, which I wasn't exactly a fan of him giving a promo, but that promo before Cena come out, and then right there at the beginning when Cena was out, Kane does this number and fire shoots up, Cheap Trick, which was awesome. I loved it. Now we move forward to next week. Dolph Ziggler, Cena, WWE title match in Memphis, Tennessee. Why does that bother me? Because I live an hour from the arena and I can't go. It bothers me. Bothers me a lot. And it's going to bother me. And it just is. And if I bitch about it all week, well, you're just going to have to get over it. Or, you know, go fuck yourself. Because that's the way it is. Deuces.